We have some hardware here on the desk between us. So as we know, the Phillies home opener postponed until tomorrow because of the rain. But what is happening tonight in South Philadelphia? The Philadelphia Wings will be playing at the Wells Fargo Center.
So here's the deal. If you're a fan of cornhole, well, you can have a chance to win it. Check out this giant trophy. We can't even, it's so big we can't even get it on this shot.
Camera shot, right.
Philadelphia Wings are hosting the Wings Cornhole Championship to crown the best cornhole team in Philadelphia. This starts at 6:30 tonight. Registration costs $65 per team, includes admission to the Wings game, 6 beverages. The Wings take on the Saskatchewan Rush at 7 o'clock.
Can you imagine going home with this? Where do you even put this? On the mantle in the living room?
On the bookcase.
Yeah, the bookcase.
From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. Officials have started identifying victims after the collapse of the Key Bridge in Baltimore, and the bodies of 2 construction workers have been recovered. The latest on what investigators are now saying about this tragic incident.
And Phillies fans forced to wait one more day for baseball. How they're reacting to the opening day at Citizens Bank Park, getting moved because of the rain.
Speaking of rain, keep those umbrellas close today. Meteorologist Andrew Kozak will let you know when the heaviest showers arrive and when we'll start to dry out. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle. Burrell. Thursday morning, lots to get to, including that wet next weather forecast. Meteorologist Andrew Kozak in for Kate this morning. All right, Andrew, already we're seeing the showers out there.
Yeah, and some patchy fog and some chillier than average temperatures. It's not that cold out there, but it's enough to want to warm up. Light jacket, sweater, and of course the umbrella, and maybe a double shot of coffee or espresso this morning. With the rain and 48 degrees and some fog, you might need it on this Thursday. We are tracking some light showers across much of the Philadelphia area, the region from Philly over toward Jersey, West Deptford, over toward Cherry Hill. Those light showers, but they become a little heavier and steadier across the Jersey Shore. The rule for today is as we make our way into the afternoon, right along this front, which will very, very slowly move toward the east, we're going to continually send rounds of rain up in our direction, which means we're going to deal with these on and off showers all throughout the day today and really into the first part of the evening tonight. Beyond that, we have clearing sky and some really windy conditions in store for you on your Friday. This is what it looks like outside right now as you make your way into the Pennsauken area. We've got temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, 48 degrees in the city. We are at 46 degrees in Wildwood, 45 in Allentown. Coming up, we're talking about the morning rain. We'll track a little bit more of that into the afternoon. The home opener forecast for tomorrow and your 7-day planner. Stay with us. Your complete forecast is on its way.
Crews are working on an accident in Chester County on 202 in the area of Chesterbrook Boulevard. It is off to the side, but as you're seeing cars coming around the bend, we're definitely seeing a little bit of delay rubbernecking as you're going past the scene. Let's head on over towards 95. In the Blue Route, we're seeing volume in both sides, northbound and southbound. Ramp to the Blue Route, you're traveling well, but again, watch for slick conditions and wet roads as you're heading out this morning on this Friday Eve. Let's head on over to the Ben Franklin Bridge, both on the downside and upside. We're not finding any problems. You're seeing volume at this time, but that's about it. No accidents to report. You're making your way down on towards the New Jersey area, but we are looking at delays coming in around the areas of 42 and I-295. So you're making your way on the northbound side towards the wall. We're seeing heavy delays heading into Philly. Jim, over to you.
Thank you, Chris. We continue to follow the latest now on the Baltimore bridge collapse. The U.S. Coast Guard says the cargo ship that hit the Francis Scott Key Bridge early Tuesday underwent routine engine maintenance in port just before the tragedy.
And officials have also started identifying the 6 victims, all of whom were construction workers. CBS News Philadelphia's Wakisha Bailey joining us now with the latest on the investigation. Wakisha, good morning.
Good morning, guys. So yesterday, the divers went into the water around 6 a.m. and recovered the bodies of 2 construction workers shortly after 10 a.m. Now, officials say their search must come to a halt because of the amount of debris. So officials also say when it's safer, they will resume the search to bring closure to these families. New traffic video from the Maryland Department of Transportation shows the massive cargo ship approaching the Francis Scott Key Bridge moments before it crashed into the span. The National Transportation Safety Board also released video of what's left, sections of the bridge bent and crumpled around the front of the ship. Investigators are already probing what happened to cause the accident, but the full investigation may take up to 2 years.
Our mission is to determine why something happened, how it happened, and to prevent it from reoccurring. Again, to save lives.
The NTSB says there were 21 crew and 2 pilots on board the ship when it rammed into the bridge. It was transporting 56 containers of hazardous materials. But NTSB investigators say so far there's no sheen on the water that could indicate chemical leaks. Officials have started also identifying the 6 victims, all construction workers. 40-year-old Miguel Luna had 3 children and was originally from El Salvador. 34-year-old Menor Yasser Suazo Sandoval had 2 kids and was from Honduras.
We know that they were hard workers. We know that they love soccer. We know that they love, their families and the community.
All wreckage from the crash must be cleared before the Port of Baltimore can reopen to ships. The Navy is bringing in barges equipped with cranes to help. Logistics experts say it's possible prices could rise if the global supply chain is disrupted. And cargo ships are now getting redirected to other ports along the East Coast, including here in Philadelphia. Jim.
Thank you, Wakisha, for that update. Meanwhile, the South Jersey Port Corporation is already taking in a few ships that were diverted from Baltimore, but the port may soon have to take on more ships. Across the river, the Port of Philadelphia officials say they have diverted ships scheduled to arrive here as well. In the wake of the bridge collapse, local trucking companies say they'll be taking on extra work too.
You have to look at what you have coming in, what your inventory is in your space, and how much you can accommodate.
If it becomes a long-term thing, then we're going to start seeing congested roadways. We're going to start seeing just longer wait times in the port, and it's going to kind of snowball from there.
While local ports say they can handle the increase in volume in the short term, there are concerns the longer the closure lasts. And we will continue to bring you the latest on the recovery efforts in the aftermath of the Key Bridge collapse, both on air and online at cbsphiladelphia.com.
Now to a double shooting in Northwest Philadelphia that killed 1 teenager and left another teen injured. It happened on Wister Street near Germantown Avenue last night. Investigators say that just after 6:30, officers in the area responded to the sound of gunshots. And when they got to the scene, they found the victims, 2 boys, 16 and 17 years old, both shot in their backs. The 16-year-old did not survive. The 17-year-old is in stable condition, and so far, no one is in custody.
This was captured on private surveillance cameras, which police did view, and you can clearly see that there was a group of 3 perpetrators, and we know at least 2 of them were firing shots at a group of about 5 or 6 people.
Officials also say that the car of a 55-year-old man who was driving by at the time of the shooting was hit by a bullet. That bullet grazed the car. It entered the car, grazing the man's clothing, but he was not hit. A Philly favorite will be reopening its doors very soon. You may recall that back in July of 2022, a fire tore through Jim's Steaks on South Street, badly damaging the restaurant, and they have been in rebuild mode ever since. Now, in just a little over a month, you're going to be able to enjoy one of their famous cheesesteaks again. The owner says the kitchen will be back open for business on May 1st.
Excited Phillies fans will now have to wait one more day.
Because of the rain, of course. Rain postponement. The Phils decided to postpone today's home opener against the Braves. It will now be happening tomorrow afternoon. CBS News Philadelphia's Jasmine Payoute joining us now. Fans disappointed, but what's another day, Jasmine? It's not going to kill us.
I don't know. A day's a long time, 24 hours, guys, for Philly fans, so we'll see. But today was supposed to look a lot differently. The rain has officially washed away any plans for all Phillies fans planning on going to opening day. But it may not be such a bad thing overall. Now take a look at this. Buildings throughout the city were lit up in red in anticipation for opening night, which again has changed. Now first pitch is now set for 3:05 tomorrow, which is Friday, with gates opening at 12:35. Fans who purchased tickets for the game against the Atlanta Braves will still be able to use them tomorrow. We caught up with some of those fans outside McGilligan's who say they would have watched the Titans play no matter the weather.
It's killing me. I love the Phillies, and it really breaks my heart. We had to postpone the game.
I got layered up last fall. I'll get layered up on Friday, all right? The only thing that's going to be blowing on Friday is Strider, dude. He sucks, okay? He's going to be blowing wind.
Hey, I'm cool with that. You see, I'm out here in the rain. I don't got no problem being in the rain. If they would play in the rain, I'll play in the rain, but I don't got no problem waiting another day. I'm out here in the rain right now.
It's like Christmas Eve, and you just want to, like, see if Santa's on the rooftop and his reindeer are on the rooftop. And, like, I just can't have the excitement in me.
So much excitement. So some fans took to social media to talk about this. Janet wrote, "Is it Friday yet?" And someone else wrote, "Phillies, we were supposed to go to opening day, but now we can't," presumably meaning they can't go to the game on Friday. And lastly, Philly BWO wrote, "They appreciate a 24 hours heads up. Worst thing on earth is going knowing there will be delays, but still having to show up because it's not announced." Now the game is sold out. On-field pregame festivities will begin around 2:20, and as one fan put it, it may not be so bad having the home opener kick off the weekend. But some people kicked it off last night.
Well, yeah, but the good news is at least we knew yesterday afternoon.
Yeah,
you know,
so
it wasn't like a last
accordingly.
minute thing.
Yeah. Bright side, Jim.
Thank you, Jess. You know me. I'm always the glass is half full. I heard that.